Okay, if you're watching this video, in fact this set of videos, I know you're not BIC Corporation, because they were the first ones I tried approaching, but they were too insular. They have a bad case of NIH syndrome. They didn't even want to look at my offering. So at the end of the day, if I'm sending this to you, just understand this whole packet was kind of designed with BIC in mind, but a lot of this might be applicable to you too, and maybe not. But if it is, that's great, but if not, maybe you can look at it from your perspective and keep that in mind. But again, outside of BIC, because they were the main ones I thought of, because I knew this could really boost their lighter sales. So, but I've pretty much left all that intact so you can evaluate it for yourself and see if this is a product that might interest you, and maybe you can, and probably will, go about marketing it a different way than I had in mind for them. But anyway, I've left it in here just for your reference. And but keep in mind, it is directed to BIC, but just kind of substitute your name for BIC. That's just the best suggestion I can make here, because outside of BIC, I don't know, there's a lot of different ways this could be marketed, and you'll see what I'm talking about, but probably as a discretized product, as opposed to being packaged with something else. So, and the rest of this video basically covers some generic information too that's pertinent to all IP that I send out. This video describes some of the information you may or may not have received in your video packet. I have to make some of these videos generic because, frankly, I'm trying to sell 87 inventions this year, and logistics of how many hundreds of doors I may have to knock on are difficult to surmount, so there's some of these videos I've had to kind of make generic, and this is one of them. Now, your folder may contain, and certainly will contain, the video you're watching, plus a video entitled Watch Me Second, and that's the video that I do a patent walkthrough on and describe that in detail. The video Watch Me Third, if your folder contains one, will be a physical product demonstration, but not all folders have these, because I don't have physical demonstrations for every piece of IP I have to offer. Then there's the Watch Me Last, which is an important video that you should watch. It kind of ties it all together. It's kind of the sales pitch of the video. It really makes all the important points that are not generally covered in the other more general videos. Then the next video that you're going to want to watch is the brass tacks video, and that's where I outline what my financial offer is on it, and how much time I'm allowing you to examine it before I move on to the next door. Again, I do have a tight logistical schedule this year, so I've got to establish some kind of time limits. Then finally, there's a general information video. You only need to watch the general information video, and it's like a 22-minute long video. You only need to watch that if you're actually interested in the IP. If you're not interested, you can save yourself the trouble. But it doesn't, detail some of my personal history in it, as well as some important points that you're going to want to know, before we negotiate. Now, there's also contained a couple of PDF files. One's, an actual copy of the section of the provisional patent that contains the IP that you're being offered, and the next one is a more general part of the provisional patent that kind of contains a lot of boilerplate stuff that relates to all the IP, glossaries, that kind of thing. Now, your folder, in all likelihood, does contain a folder marked prior art, and there may be more than one of these in some cases, but that contains basically patent searches and market research and things like that I've done for the most part, that can get you started on your own due diligence, for your own patent searches and that kind of thing. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to the videos.